Tonight, under the South Georgia lights, it's a USL League One battle. South Georgia Tormenta FC playing host to Westchester SC. USL One play inside of Tormenta Stadium. Hi, welcome. Glad you're with us. I'm Gabriel Fry, and I'll walk you through what promises to be a great battle. Westchester wants to play spoiler for the South Georgia side, who is 10-11-5. Let's take a look at the table, and this is important for tonight because South Georgia is right near the middle of your screen. You can see they're highlighted, number 7 in the league. They're above that red cut line for the playoff. They need 3 points to keep it rolling. Westchester, the first team mathematically eliminated, they're on the very bottom of the table. They're just looking to bust up the party and ruin things for South Georgia tonight. Will they be able to do it? This is August 10th. We're going to take you back and walk you through the 6 combined goals scored. Started early, looked good, a quick lead, but then a double response. Knotted on. They jump out in front. Westchester was in command. This one went all the way to stoppage time, where Westchester carried a lead, but they ended up allowing an equalizer. The 6th goal of the match, I'll remind you, at the time. And in stoppage time, that brought us to a 3-3 draw back on August 10th between these two sides. Hopefully we can see that much scoring tonight. Looks like it was a fun time out. Westchester has not been having fun lately. In fact, they have been one of the worst teams in the league defensively. They've conceded more goals than anyone else, and they've shown fight, late equalizers, frantic comebacks, but they remain vulnerable against set pieces and wide service, and they'll need to shut those things down tonight to try and play spoiler in low country. Not sure if they'll be able to do it. Before we go on, we take a look at the brand new head coach of South Georgia Tormenta. It's official. Mark McKeever is here to stay, and since he started, he has led South Georgia to the best stretch in club history, 5 matches in a row, and they have scored 21 goals in their past 8 matches to become the most productive club in USL One. Really unbelievable performance. And McKeever, he was fun to talk to this week. He gave me his 3 R's, which I'll share with you during the match. Ruthless is one of them. We'll see if they can be ruthless at home in South Georgia tonight amongst the swamp and between the pines to power themselves to a victory. And this is the man they're going to look to try and power that victory. 4 goals the last 3 times out. It has put him right near the top of the league in scoring. He's scored 9 total goals this season, which means he's tied with 4 other players for 5th in the league in scoring. We'll have Bazzini. We'll have McKeever. We'll have South Georgia Tormenta. The Swamp, the New Yorkers in the South Side. Oh, that duel coming up next in USL League One soccer action. Crucial playoff points on the line on ESPN.
I need to try it first.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
A little comfort is knowing someone's there for you. There for your business. There for your community in good times and in bad. With preparation, hard work, and relentless determination. At Georgia Power, we're there when you need us most. We're here for Georgia, and we're here for you.
The Clubhouse in Statesboro, Southeast Georgia's best place to play. The Clubhouse in Statesboro, where fun is done.
I need to try it first.
Back inside side of the home of South Georgia Tormenta FC, Tormenta Stadium. Let's meet the starting lineup for the match between these two tonight. Getting started with the Low Country side. They've been great all season long, and they're on the cusp of qualifying for the USL League One playoff. Mark McKeever will lead this 4-2-3-1 formation to the pitch. Pack in goal. Our player to watch at the very top of that formation, Bazzini, will try to score tonight. He's got 4 in their last few matches. He's been great. And for Westchester, who is relishing the role of spoiler, they'll be led by Dave Carton running the 4-3-3. Take a look in goal. He's been really good this season. They're going to lean again on Enrique. And in the middle, Okiyoshi has been electric, and Obregon in the very front, powering their way forward down the pitch. Back and about ready for kickoff in USL League One play, and what promises to be a very good one between these two sides. Excited to have you with us. 3 crucial points on the line for Tormenta FC as Bazzini will look to be a menace. One of many electric scorers for this side. They are the #1 scoring team in USL 1 as they've been so good this season. Can they find a way to pull out 3 points at home? Seems like this will be a good one for these two as Westchester has very different goals than South Georgia Tormenta. Glad you're along for the ride for this one. I'm Gabriel Schry. It's USL League One soccer underway from South Georgia. Flicked across to the far side and floated down the field. At Tormenta Stadium tonight, wearing their home blues and looking good, South Georgia Tormenta. On the road in the whites, Westchester SC. Always love those gold accents. Move forward. Lauren Aldrich, your referee. She'll be helped out by Nick Goyetti, Laura Chambers-Walniski, the assistant referees, and Mario Merritt, your 4th official. From the corner, onto the ball. Outer, flicked it out front. Knocked away right away and off. Tormenta is in the midst of a historic run, the best in club history, 5 straight unbeaten. Doesn't get better than that. 6-1-1 since Mark McKeever took over officially the interim coach in August and now named full-time. Came from Young Harris College and also led the Des Moines Menace to the 2021 USL 2 Championship. So an early opportunity. Tormenta floated long and on the end line out front, trying to get onto it and blown dead. That was right in front of Callum Stretch. He's been so good since joining the club. Played at Loyola Marymount, began his career at the University of Denver, was really good with the Lions. All 42 matches, earned a ton of honors. A couple of minutes roll by early as South Georgia already has made their way to the attacking end, and that's why they're the most productive in USL 1. Westchester looking to counter. Great spacing into the 6, loose and pinballed away. Great defensive effort on the back, just able to cut that off. The Ibis flicked across the top of the turf. Knitting passes back and forth on the grass. Juan Carlos Obregon trailing behind. He's been the talisman of Westchester. Leads the league in goals still. Midfield, pinballing this back and forth. South Georgia from the sideline. Sheed hands it off to Stretch.
Keep going, out. Keep going, out.
Oscar Jimenez. The scoreboard has stayed lit in the Peach State for this side. Scoring time after time after time. They've been just unstoppable. Ten, 11, and 5. They've got 35 points on the table. 47 total available to them. Could earn 12 more in their last few matches, including this. 3 on the line tonight. To the front of the area, South Georgia. Out front, Tormenta. To the inside, and this is between his legs and off. Just a bit too much. Sauced through, rolls over the end line, and goal kick. Another look at the opportunity. Well placed. It's just behind, and I think he's trying to finesse that through a pair of defenders in Westchester. Just enough bodies in there to disrupt. Magic number is 9 for South Georgia. Through midfield, Westchester cuts it back, fighting his way through, tackled away and regathered. Sent to the back side and a little too much. Juan Carlos Oberton was there, but he's a back just a bit off the ball. Cuts to the inside and fires long. Nice chance to open the 6th minute. Another look at Powder, cutting to the inside, gets just enough space. Floated over the top. Kept alive initially. Tunbridge, who scored a brace last time on August 10th against this side. Floated over through midfield. South Georgia retreating. Home matches left on the calendar for this side. Coach McKeever told me he'd love to see some more fans in the stands. Opportunity for Westchester. Left stick just wide. Great scoring chance. Carries it down into the area. He breaks away all alone. Well delivered, and Noah Powder just misses. Powder brothers have been great together. Already both involved. New Jersey family. Noah, who just took the shot, came up through the Red Bulls Academy. Kicked off his pro side career with New York Red Bulls 2. 2019, transferred to Real Monarchs, then Real Salt Lake. Helped the club secure their USL title in 2019. Played with Indy 11, Tulsa, Orange County, Northern Colorado Hailstorm. He's represented Trinidad and Tobago internationally. Tonight, with Westchester SC. Hold forward, a lot of vacant space. South Georgia just playing chess. Collision and the kick. No hesitation from Lauren Aldrich. Immediate whistle, as that's a foul called against Sebastian Palma. Palma's been great. Came from the Charleston Battery. He's originally from Columbia. Floater inside, knocked away. It's loose on the penalty arc. Fired and deflected away again. South Georgia onto it. From the left side of the area, this is intercepted by Powder. And now in possession, Westchester. Floater, midway through our 9th minute, sent back by the Peach State. Tormenta trying to take it down. Stretch loses this. On the move, Westchester. Obergen wants the ball on the back. Knifes his way through and fires as this goes wide and high. Late in the 9th minute, another look at the opportunity coming together. Powder fought his way through, just lights that off. Both Powder brothers now trying to score early. Corner coming off of the shot by Samori as it was touched by Tormenta. Early set piece chance. Westchester will take all of them they can get. Westchester floats it long, battered away, rolling forward. In trouble as it's hammered over the top. Westchester has scored 34 goals this season. About 43% of their shots are on target. 1 in 3 shots on target scoring for this Westchester side. They've done a nice job creating some chances early, but nothing super high in quality. Sent back by South Georgia. Tormenta free and fired as he lasers this home. 1-0. South Georgia Tormenta takes the lead at home in the 11th minute. Niall Reed-Stevens scores his 11th goal of the season. The midfielder from Bridgetown, Barbados gets it done early for Tormenta, who's jumped out to this lead. Watch how the ball was sent back to him. That's wild. Floated over the top, he comes down with it. How do you defend that? Perfect placement from Niall Reed-Stevens. 11 goals on the season, and that's one he's gonna want to remember. What a strike. Look at that expression. Niall has made it 1-0 in South Georgia. In Low Country, the New York side trailing. They're going to look to respond quickly as we've almost played a dozen minutes between these two sides. It's really been all South Georgia so far. They possessed the ball 73% of the match. Three shots, just one on target for Westchester SC. The USL on ESPN2, you can watch Sunday, October 5th. That's this Sunday for a clash of championship sides fighting for playoff life. Eastern Conference, Rhode Island FC battling to stay above the line, and Western Conference, Las Vegas Lights are looking to climb above it. That's this Sunday, October 5th at 5 p.m. Eastern, all on ESPN2. Played forward and taken away immediately. Stretch got onto the ball. Westchester played forward, and this is offside. For a moment, it looked like he might be able to stay onside, and she's not having it. Blown immediately. Laura Chambers-Williski. Watch it again. It's a lot more clear on the replay, I'll say that. Austin Pack will put us back underway. Keeper originally from Jacksonville, Florida. 25th start of the season for him. And he scored a goal this season, which is pretty unusual to look down and find on the stat sheet. He scored it in extra time. Collegiate standout, he played for the 49ers of Charlotte. started professionally with Puerto Rico FC. Made his debut in the Caribbean Club Championship, Portland Timbers 2, Pittsburgh Riverhounds, Hartford Athletic, Charlotte Independence, and now playing with Tormenta. 14th minute. She's trying to get them to set up where she'd like them to. Another look at what happened. A little bit of contact. Just caught the boots of Dean Guzin. Man from Netherlands. Midfield, nearly taken away by Tormenta as it sails. 1-0 Tormenta after an early score by Niall Reed-Stephen, his 11th goal of the season. Wild strike he took in from midfield. Left Enrique speechless. Ibis cut their way out of the back third. Oscar Jimenez working. Far sideline. South Georgia, I would look for Jimenez to continue to be involved. Rolled forward, somehow battles it through. South Georgia from the end line out front, across the penalty arc. Jimenez on cue, distributes back to him. Oscar tees this up across for Connor Doyle. Penalty arc hammered and deflected away as this one knotted right down to the corner for the set piece. What an opportunity put together. Gabriel Cabral, the man from Petropolis, Brazil, just joined Tormenta after 2 seasons on the championship side. Great opportunity, and now Gabriel to deliver. South Georgia Tormenta is leading 1-0. Played beyond a quarter of an hour into our 17th minute. Floater, set piece, loose, and hammered away over the top by Westchester. Dug right out by Doyle. Tormenta lights this off and misfired, looking for a nod on stick. Goes wide. Another great chance pulled together by South Georgia. Long floating delivery. Tunbridge is parked down inside. And I mentioned it a moment ago. You saw it if you were with us for the pregame. He scored a brace when these two met. Only time ever in club history for these two sides on August 10th. A 3-3 draw. 17th minute winding. Cabral leaves it off. Tormenta is on the most productive stretch in club history. 22 goals in their last 9 matches, including the goal on your scoreboard now and tonight. Tried to play it forward, deflected, and take it away. Tormenta in midfield. Almost taken away by Westchester. Doyle through the center field circle, leaves it off. A bit of a rush coming together, working quickly now. South Georgia Tormenta for the 18. Fired and deflected over the top. Another nice, easy, routine save by the goalkeeper from Honduras. Fukuse played with Montverde Academy in Florida before starring at the University of Kentucky. Single season records, all conference honors. Played professionally with Motagua in Honduras in 2023 and then went on loan, and the rest is history. A couple of quick flips, he ended up with Westchester. 19th minute, another set piece coming as Oscar Jimenez is waiting for the okay from our referee. Rolled on, Out front of the 18, the floater, knocked away. Well played by Westchester. They'll have to regather and reset as Connor Doyle does the honors. Tunbridge. Up to our player to watch. A foot race, slides to the end line, and it's goal kick. Sigh of relief for Westchester as Bazzini will laugh it off. Close call. Midfield, Westchester. 20th minute, going to play it backwards, bit of a reset. Westchester seems to have settled down a bit. Tough place to play. They're between the Pines and South Georgia, heart of the Peach State. Tormenta's leading 1-0 early. Great 11th minute goal scored by Niall Reed-Stevens. Rashid, and now it's put to the goalkeeper by Sebastian. Through midfield. Obregon tries to air it out. Westchester finds his target. Beckford, dribble, looking inside. Rolled out front into the 18, steps around a would-be defender and fires it to the right stick. Lightning strikes twice in Georgia early. Late in the 20th minute, it's a goal apiece. Dean Guzin scores his second goal of the season in electric fashion. What footwork to finish that off. Westchester as a club scores their 35th on the year. Watch this again. Beckford took it up. The man from Jamaica does a nice job of fitting that through a trio of defenders. Great cut to the outside and perfectly bent around the keeper, Austin Pack. I mean, it doesn't get better than that for Dean Guzin. Just his 22nd shot of the year. 2 goals on the stat sheet for Dean. We're deadlocked a goal apiece. This match on August 10th was 3-3, a wild draw. The final goal scored in stoppage time. '22nd minute, center field circle. Stretch, just about came off the pitch, and Menez keeps it going. Harassed by a trio of defenders. Coach is not happy about it. Dave Carton has words for our referee. So does Doyle. Knock on wood, but Lauren Aldrich, I think, doing a great job so far. 22nd minute, this is floated away. Deadlocked a goal apiece. Floated over by Tunbridge. Roped forward and reset by Tormenta. Pack sends it long. Tormenta, Bazzini comes down with it. It's a foot race with Sebastian. And as he goes down, blown dead on the foul. What a spot. Watch what happened. Caught him right in the shin, threw his hands up immediately and touched the sides of his head. There's no getting away with it. The 23rd minute becomes the 24th. South Georgia Tormenta, a pair standing by. Cabral watches as it's floated long and knotted out of the area by Powder. Sent back inside, ball's loose on the penalty arc for a moment as Westchester clears this away, and we're blown dead again. Tune into CBS Sports Golazo Network on October 4th for the Jägermeister Cup final. From 38 clubs down to just 2. Group 1 winner Sacramento Republic taking on the wild card Hartford Athletic at 10 p.m. Eastern for their shot at Jägermeister Cup glory. It's all on Golazo, October 4th. Tune in tomorrow. That's going to be a fun one. And at halftime, stay with us for our report as we show you how we got to the final. A full breakdown and more right here. Floater. South Georgia Tormenta goes forward. Pack just in time. Long floater is knotted to the sideline. Battle for it as he goes down. Niles scored the goal for South Georgia Tormenta in the 11th minute. Kept away from him by Josh Strack. Stretch. The long delivery. Gallops a bit before he ropes this across the top of the grass backwards, and it's aired out. Again to Stretch. Likes something he sees on the edge of the 18. Knocked off the defender, and out. Goal kick for Westchester. A 5-game winning streak. Every point about getting into the postseason for Tormenta and McKeever. The best streak in club history. To call it unbelievable, I think, would be a short sale. McKeever took over, 6-1-1 since then. Lost to the Red Wolves on August 23rd. That was the last time this club has lost. It's been a month and a half. 4-0 against Forward Madison, 2-1 against 1 Knoxville. Greenville Triumph fell 2-1, 3-0 against Antelope Valley on the 20th. On the 27th, they took down the Richmond Kickers right here on this field, 4-2. And now Westchester, just a week later, battling South Georgia Tormenta. They've scored one of only 4 goals allowed by this side in the last month and a half. Played forward to the circle, Tormenta. Battled through. Some space as he delivers a cross. Doyle finesses this back to him. Tunbridge. Aired out. The Ibis take this down. Defended by Powder. Dribble, dribble, dribble. Walks his way down the edge of the 18. Trying to fight it away. Westchester's man Powder able to box him out as it rolls over the end line. Powder brothers have been so good. League Two Player of the Year nationally for Trinidad and Tobago. Began with the Red Bulls Academy along with his brother. Had his best season playing with the Hudson Valley Hammers. Second team All Horizon League, well, with the University of Detroit Mercy Titans. Off immediately. Detroit Mercy's got a great soccer program. Powder throws in. 28th minute, about to wind into the 29th as we're still deadlocked a goal apiece. Great start to this one. A lot of action. Not a lot of checkers happening. These two playing quite a bit of chess. 2 shots on target apiece, 5 shots apiece. And obviously a goal apiece as well. Tormenta. Stretch moved it forward to Jimenez, and it's disrupted intentionally. Well played. Backford. He's the one who serviced on the great goal scored by Dean Guzin. Knifed away from Jimenez and blown dead immediately, as this will stay with the Ibis. She wants that kick from the spot. Quick explanation for Oscar Jimenez. That's a look at what happened between these two. Taken away. Juan Carlos run down, kept alive by Westchester. McGlynn to the sideline and forward as he's tripped up and blown dead immediately by Lauren. Whistle drawn by Okiyashi. The man from Kobe, Japan gets the whistle. He's been great. Look to him to play an impact down the stretch, the central midfielder. Drac will deliver. As we roll beyond 1/2 of an hour played between these two sides, still deadlocked to goal apiece in South Georgia. Left and Drac hammers it, rolled into the area and pinballed away immediately by South Georgia. Tormenta the floater. Foot race for it. Not quite there in time, it's off. That's a beautiful, beautiful select ball. The official match ball and the official supplier of match balls for USL. From the academy to the big leagues, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, it's the player's choice. Coach, quick words. Had a great time chatting with McKeever this week. I mentioned during the pregame the 3 R's. I think it's time. Hold around and float it off again. Got a great mentality. The 3 R's are ruthless, relentless, and resilient. Per Mark McKeever, he described this group as relentless, hard-working boys, he said, relentlessly showing up to work regardless of the result. Now that they're relentless, a little bit more resilient, and he thinks the next phase is to be ruthless. His words, not mine. Great delivery across. Beckford rolls this over the grass, and it's misfired and cleared. Taken back, collected. Rashid hands it off. Center field circle and a quick cut. A little bit of Jersey, fought it through. Westchester. Dean leaves it off. Rolled to the touchline. Late in the 32nd minute as we're rolling to the 33rd. Westchester end line looking for that delivery and gloved down low by Austin Pack. Well played. Remains a goal apiece. I thought the service would come further out, not a shot on goal. Pack able to easily cover that. Another thing that Coach McKeever said this week that stuck with me, he talked about the 3 R's. I really liked it. Liked his lunch pail approach to the team, the way he talks about the guys. You can tell he's really invested in the locker room, the roster. He believes in this club and the guys who play for it. He also said, when you're in a league that's so close in terms of talent level, moments are what change the game. It's all about moments. Speaking of which, maybe not a good moment here. Hopefully we'll get good news. Slow to rise. Take another look and watch the right-hand side of the screen right there. Our player to watch. Need Bazzini to his boots. Originally from Israel, just 20 years old, prolific collegiate career, North Carolina State. Transferred to Vermont, led the Catamounts 14 regular season goals, scored more in the postseason, and claimed the NCAA title. This is his first pro side deal. Juan Carlos disrupted, good run with the ball. 34th, about to become the 35th. Nodded away. Westchester trying to keep it cooking. Drac has to go backwards at a bit of a reset for this New York side. Midway through the 35th minute, deadlocked a goal apiece. Working it backwards is Westchester. Liking something through midfield. It's Juan Carlos who's onto it. Obregon has a little convoy. Finesses it down just outside of the wing. Dribbling towards the 18, looking for some service inside. Dean Guzin tries to play it through and it's intercepted. Pinballed all around in South Georgia. Chance to clear as Tormenta floats this long down the pitch. Foot race for the ball. He stays on his boots and blown dead. Niall Reed-Stephen, who scored in the 11th minute, was free with the ball. And Lauren sends it the other way as we get the quick kick. Westchester finesses this across. Backford put it inside to Dean Guzin. That's how they scored last time. Guzin scored in the 20th. Tries to feed it to the 18 and it's intercepted. Tormenta. Ibis double teamed. A bit of trickery as they're able to clear this away. Rolls out toward midfield where it's regathered. Backford fighting around Oscar Jimenez. Deep in the wing. Out front with the ball, McGlynn. Serviced over and nodded away. Westchester can't get to it as Tormenta hammers this, skying it out to midfield. .37th about to become the 38th. Played through the circle. Long feed across. Westchester trying to stay with it in the collision. And we play on. South Georgia looking for a long feed. Dished down the touchline. Harassed and he goes down. The ball will stay with South Georgia. Cabral sends him down. We'll see the kick. You don't need to do any kicking from where you're seated, though. Soccer season is here. SeatGeek, the official ticketing partner of USL. Get all your tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek. Your ticket to great seats. No need for kicks or... You might want to get up and get snacks, I guess. That's about it, though. Stretch. To Tunbridge and back. Now, I mentioned it a couple of times already, but Tunbridge scored a brace last time these two met. He's got 8 goals this season. And keeping an eye on both Tunbridge and Bazzini in that final third for South Georgia. Very different stakes on the line if you're just jumping in with us, nearing the end of this first half. I want you to stay tuned at the half and check out the Jägermeister Cup. It comes to a close tomorrow. All the action available to watch on Golazo Network. 10 p.m. Eastern kick. Finessed across to Oscar Jimenez. This is an important battle in USL 1 standings on the table. Westchester is the first club mathematically eliminated. They're trying to play spoiler in South Georgia. The magic number of points for Tormenta is 9. Just 12 left available, 47 total. They've captured 35 this season. 3 tonight would be massive. Puts you in a great position with 3 to play. From behind the circle, long delivery, finessed across the top of the grass. Tormenta dribbling his way forward, knifed inside, it's Tunbridge, backdoor, lots of room, Jimenez fires and it's deflected away. Great play defensively, staying with it, Josh Drack, the left back from Arizona. Watch this again. Great play. I mean, that's great touch on the ball by Jimenez. Enrique is in trouble. Jimenez has done it. He's broken through. He's positioned himself in the 18. That looks like a probable score in our 40th minute. I think Josh Drack, I think Enrique is going to be buying him a steak. Rolled back into the wing and floated long. End line, trying to knot it inside, and it's played off. Great defensive effort by Westchester again. Rolled out of the 40th. Waning moments of our first 3/4 of an hour of regulation. Sent it back to him and serviced long, backside of the 6. And who is it? Again, number 19, and they're making the play, Josh Drack. Cabral. Long bend. This one knotted off immediately. So from the touchline near the corner to the throw-in. Tunbridge. Not going to treat this like a set piece at first glance. Calling teammates closer. Jimenez to do the honors. Rolled in. Edge of the 18, tries to knife back. Bazzini to the end line, serviced and perfectly brushed across. What a finish! 2-1, South Georgia Tormenta jump back out in front as we're into the 42nd minute. What a beautiful score by the captain from McKinney, Texas. Doyle gets his first of the year. Watch this. Bazzini cuts it to the end line, cooks his man. Beautiful touch. Right for the spot. Just a couple of yards off it is Doyle. And look at him calling to him. Get in here and celebrate, baby. Beautiful score. It doesn't get better than that. Couple of bodies out of position. You've got to help your man Enrique there. He cannot be left alone with that much pressure. You let up 2 set pieces in a row, then the throw-in. It's prime positioning. Nothing they can do is in the 42nd minute, Tormenta jumps back out ahead by a score. 2-1 in South Georgia. The Ibis are hungry. They want this. Westchester playing for pride, relishing the role of spoiler. Can they do it? Well played into the wing. Tries to knife it through, and he will. Wide open inside and deflected away. Great chance. Set inside. Okiyoshi has yet to score this season. Product of Salt Lake Community College. He won an NGCAA title before playing with Marshall and won an NCAA national title there. Named an All-American. Started professionally with Rhode Island before joining Westchester. So the set piece and a chance for an equalizer. Long delivery, rolls short, and Tormenta sends it out to Tunbridge. knifes his way through Dean Guzin. 4 defenders there as he leaves it off. South Georgia back to him, and he'll hammer it over the top in the 44th. Nodded off by Westchester, and I like that decision. Just eliminate the threat for a moment. It's been consistent. Two minutes of stoppage time coming. Stretch played down the touchline. Pinballed around. Knitting passes back and forth on the grass. Tunbridge towards the 18. Doya, who just scored his first of the year, leaves it off to the corner. Sent inside and gloved. Well played by Enrique. And he'll sky this down the pitch. Westchester's got to get a little more help rolling. Fukuse, the Honduran product of Tegucigalpa, born in '98. Been a great keeper for a long time. So 3/4 of an hour gone. We're halfway through this match, and 2 minutes of stoppage time as Guzin is serviced. Sent long, quickly attached to Beckford's boots, and sent away. Hammered off. I like the aggressiveness. Dean for Westchester, who retreats to midfield. Rashid gets it right back. About a minute of our stoppage time gone. Lauren, our referee, called for a pair. Austin Pack, a little professional time wasting. And it's hammered long. Trying to nod that through, loose. Down in front of the area, Bazzini onto the ball, and as he flicks it across to Jimenez, we're blown dead. Players slow to rise, hopefully he's all right. Niall Reed-Steven, who scored back in our 11th minute. Laying out on the grass, another look at the collision that left him on the ground. He came down immediately and covered his head.
Right now, but I can try and get him.
Staff takes some time with him. We played 2 of stoppage time. There is Mr. McKeever. Had a great call with him. Had a good time chopping it up. Very entertaining guy. And obviously a great coach. 6-1-1 since he took over. Hopefully Niall's all right. Reed-Steven has scored in our 11th minute, coming off. And with our 4th official. Good kick for South Georgia. Tormenta to stretch, played long into the wing. Jimenez there to harass him. It's off. Tried to clear that away. Taken by South Georgia. Tormenta leaves it off. Tunbridge dribbling, finesses it inside, and it's hammered wide. Great opportunity for South Georgia as the Ibis just misfired. Serviced perfectly to Cabral, can't quite finish up that stoppage time with a score. Another look as we are rolling into the half with a 1-goal advantage up for South Georgia Tormenta. 2-1 over Westchester FC after 3/4 of an hour. We'll return with highlights, stats, and more on ESPN.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lang from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your childcare needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
I need to try it first.
Imagine a world where every small act of kindness sets off a chain reaction, where one moment of compassion ripples outward, shaping the community around us. This is our home. This is our family. And just like the game we love, we are stronger together. Because here, in our humble corner of the world, the ripple effect begins with us. One gesture, one act of care, one unwavering commitment to something greater than ourselves. This is more than a kit. This is who we are.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. Others may talk about the new normal, but at Optum Health System, we've always provided high-quality, personalized care safely. If you have recently delayed your care, we want to reassure you we are prepared to care for you. Our absolute commitment to safe, high-quality, personalized care is stronger than ever. We welcome you back to Optum Health System.
Back at the half, an electric first half under the moon and the night lights. 2-1, South Georgia out ahead. Let's take a look at the Jaeger Cup and how we got to tomorrow's final.
Cup final. The path to the knockouts went smoothly for Sacramento Republic FC, breezing through 3 wins in group play to win Group 1 with 9 points. The knockout rounds proved to be a bit tougher. Traveling cross-country to take on Loudoun United in the quarterfinal, the match would end in a scoreless draw, penalty kicks, securing the victory for the Republic. The semifinals took Sacramento to Rhode Island, where a competition record 5th clean sheet highlighted a 0-0 draw, leaving them at the mercy of penalties once again. Sacramento's cupkeeper Jared Mazzola did not allow a goal to advance with a perfect PK performance. Hartford Athletic had a much wilder ride to the final and finished second in Group 4 to Rhode Island, but still racked up 9 points and snagged the final wildcard spot by playing to win, scoring 9 goals in the group to win the top tiebreaker over Louisville City. The quarterfinals took Hartford down south to San Antonio, where they took care of business 2-0. The semis brought the final League One team left standing to Hartford. Greenville Triumph pushed the Athletic until the final minutes. Marlon Hairston, Michi and Galena, decisive goals, winning 3-1. The final is set. Sacramento Republic FC and Hartford Athletic take their shot at glory to win the Jägermeister Cup.
This week on USL All Access, we get ready for the Jägermeister Cup final by talking to both Hartford and Sacramento about some of the greatest runs in the league right now.
President and General Manager Todd Donovan from Sacramento Republic talks their sustainability while rebuilding the roster with first-year head coach Neil Collins. How about Hartford Athletic? Beautiful run to the final, and how Anthony Siaha, his best statistical year for his career, helped get him there.
Tuesday nights, SiriusXM FC, and the next day on the USL YouTube page.
Comes the service, dipping down, and the breakthrough is found. Rodriguez, oh, it goes in. It's a gigantic lift for Las Vegas.
Today we went to the beach, and it was totally worth it. Get double points this fall at Best Western.
Hartford Athletic gets to the Jägermeister Cup final. Sacramento sweep the penalties. Sac Republic make another indomitable run to a cup final.
A little comfort is knowing someone's there for you. There for your business. There for your community in good times and in bad. With preparation, hard work, and relentless determination. At Georgia Power, we're there when you need us most. We're here for Georgia, and we're here for you.
2-1 at the half between South Georgia and Westchester FC. A really, really exciting first half of action between these two sides in the Low Country. A look at what's going on around USL 1. Back for more in Fort Wayne, Mike Avery, a 6th season on the roster there for the head coach. Evan Lee, the first player in League One history to amass 200 appearances. Really impressive, and congratulations to him on that. One Knox, FC Naples, Spokane, all booked their place in the playoff. Can't wait to have you join us for that. Presented by Terminix. It's going to be a good one. We'll take a look now at the best players of Week 30 around the league. This is your team of the week. Some familiar faces here. Niall, who scored in the 11th minute of this match, named the team of the week. It's been a really good one around USL. Cole Jensen, the goalkeeper. So many more, a couple on the bench as well that are familiar faces to this side. Connor Doyle, who scored his first of the season. Excited to have the first half out of the way and the second half coming. What promises to be great action. Let's take a look at upcoming schedule from around the league. USL League One. The battle is on to make it through and into the playoff. And all the points left couldn't be more crucial. We're in the midst of our match. It's 2-1 at the half. Charlotte is playing Spokane. They're deadlocked as well and scoreless. Tomorrow, a great slate of action. Look at this. Portland is hosting Forward Madison. Richmond and One Knox. Chattanooga and Greenville. Texoma, Antelope Valley. Union, Omaha. Taking on FC Naples. That's the only Sunday match. Promises to be a great, great slate. Hope you'll be with us all weekend long on ESPN. 2-1 at the half between these two. South Georgia Tormenta is leading Westchester Soccer Club in the second half. Westchester trying to play spoiler down south. Can the New York side do it? We'll find out. Don't go anywhere. Soccer will return on ESPN.
Are you suffering from hip or knee pain? Don't let the pain hold you back. The region's most experienced robotic joint replacement team at Optum Health System offers an individually tailored approach that is more precise and creates smaller incisions. For you, that can mean a faster recovery with less pain. Your comeback starts here. Call today to find out if robotic-assisted joint replacement is right for you.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lake from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your childcare needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
I need to try it first.
At Savannah Hilton Head International, you can choose from 11 different airlines, including Southwest Airlines, Breeze Airways, and Avelo Airlines. With up to 70 daily nonstop departures and over 30 nonstop destinations, Savannah Hilton Head International gives you more choices for a travel plan that fits your needs. Savannah Hilton Head International. Visit flysav.com.
I need to try it first.
Imagine a world where every small act of kindness sets off a chain reaction, where one moment of compassion ripples outward, shaping the community around us. This is our home. This is our family. And just like the game we love, we are stronger together. Because here, in our humble corner of the world, the ripple effect begins with us. One gesture, one act of care, one unwavering commitment to something greater than ourselves. This is more than a kit. This is who we are.
Back on ESPN and a look at the electric highlights from our first half. Watch this. Cleared away by Enrique. I don't think so. The Ibis floated long. The bird takes flight, and Niall buried it right stick. What a laser. And at the time, it made it 1-0 in our 11th minute. Flashing forward to the 20th minute, here is the response that came fairly quickly from Westchester. Long delivery. It was taken down by Beckford. Watch this service. 3 defenders. Whoops. Delivered inside. Dean Guzin cuts to the left. Ping. Easy score. Can you make the Mario coin noise for this one? Bang. Great delivery. Right into the netting. Deadlocked us a goal apiece. And that lasted a long time. Right before stoppage time. Watch this. From the edge of the 18, that's the captain just out front of the 6. The first goal of the season. Rope to the left. Loop. Easy score. Doyle made it 2-1. That took us to the half between these two. An electric first 3/4 of an hour. And we still have another 3/4 of an hour to play. It's 2-1. Look at the shots. Look at how productive the Ibis have been. I mean, that's just what you're going to get. They're in the playoff race. They have something to play for. Westchester playing for glory. They're trying to disrupt, to take down the Low Country side. 9 corners to 4, 3 offsides to none, 3 2 yellow cards. That's a full rundown on your stats. I think Westchester is probably going to keep trying to leave possession in corner in this second half, but hard to say. Guys to watch? Well, there's one of them right there. A player to watch for the match, Bazzini, has been so good tonight. Been a great facilitator, done a nice job of sharing the ball. But I think most importantly, he's keeping pressure off of other guys. You see Tunbridge and Doyle getting involved. Niall scored a goal, and that's because Bazzini is drawing so much attention to him. The man from Israel could get involved in the second half, though. Welcome back, USL League One Soccer. Glad you're with us from around the country. I'm Gabriel Schreier with its pro side call, and this is going to be a fun second half of action. In Statesboro, Georgia, the home of the Iris, Tormenta Stadium. They have 12, a dozen total points left available in their season in 4 matches. Currently, in the live standings, they're going to be awarded 3 because they're leading by a goal. They could use these. Leaves them in a really good position. Their magic number is 9 for a clinching spot. South Georgia Tormenta takes it away. They're moving from right to left in the second half. Long feed. Can he stay on side? He is. Westchester back. Cuts to the inside. Hammered to the left stick. What a golazo! It's a brace for Niall Reed-Stevens. And it's a 2-goal advantage. 3-1. The man from Barbados absolutely buries it. He's got a dozen goals this season with a brace tonight at home. Watch this again. That is bananas. Niall from the edge of the 18. Watch this cut. Look out. Smoked it. That's a beautiful goal. Pure athleticism. A little bit of trickeration in there. Excellent footwork on the studs. He gets it done. So a brace for Niall, who has given the Ibis of South Georgia a 2-goal advantage over Westchester. He scored back in the 11th minute. That wasn't enough for him. Back underway. Glad you're with us. South Georgia has dominated possession. That was their 14th shot of the match. They are pouring it on. Tormenta averages about 14 shots per match and about 4 on target per match, so unusually large volume. They're on the attack again. Doyle bends it inside, and it's knotted away. Deflected backward to center field by Cabral. Gabriel. A little handoff. Jackson Simba wanted to go forward. It came right back to him. Went down the touchline, end line, service, and off the side. 49th minute. I like the attack there. Another look at how that came together. Tunbridge is really deadly. They did a great job of shutting him down, keeping him away from the ball. Enrique. Fukuse puts us back underway with a long bend. South Georgia enters as the hottest team in USL 1. They're on a 5-match win streak, the longest in club history. They also are in the midst of the most productive stretch in club history. Entering tonight, they had scored 21 goals in their last 8 matches. Make it 24, 2 dozen in their last 9. I mean, that's just unreal. Westchester had a September to forget. They've come to Low Country to play the role of spoiler, but struggling to do so thus far. It's a long second half, though. We're still just getting started. Collision. This is headed the other way. Beautiful spot. South Georgia gets it started. Cabral teed up. Alvis sends it inside, knocked away. Gabriel with the service, couldn't connect. Around Gabriel, left off on the sideline, and as Dean wants to hammer it downfield, Lauren is calling for medical staff. That's Oscar Jimenez, who's still down. Westchester just getting started in USL 1. Look at what happened. Looks like he's holding his eye. I didn't see any contact. Dave Carton, head coach of Westchester, born in Wexford, Ireland. Appointed in December of last year. 8 seasons with Charlotte Independence, working with the academy side in the first team. There's a look at coach. He has been great. Westchester is poised to do big things in USL. Still learning their place and how they fit into the whole puzzle. This is a club, though, that's going to be around for a long time and make a big impact on the game in America. Juan Carlos Obregon Jr. has been really, really exciting. Golden explosion, if you will. League leader in scoring in USL 1. One of only 6 players to reach double-digit goals in their first League One season. That's a look at him talking. That's what resulted in the yellow. Powder is hit with it. Doesn't look like he argues, though. That's Noah Powder, one of the 2 brothers. Love the brother tandem. They were named the team of the week at the same time once, same week. Westchester back underway in the 53rd. Some serious politicking there. Noah catches the yellow card, just his 4th of the season. Westchester's been a disciplined, in a good way, you know, not regularly disciplined side. They average about 3 yellows a match. Obregon, McGlynn, and the Powders, all New York area natives, entering the match had scored 25 of Westchester's 39 goals. That's all competition, not just regular season play USL 1. You can add a couple to that. Powder brothers are just the 5th pair of brothers to play together in USL 1. Noah was player of the week for his 3-goal contribution in a 4-4 draw with Richmond. He assisted Samery's first professional goal. Can't watch the match? You can tune in on Sirius XM 157. It's actually North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk. It includes USL All Access on Tuesday nights and more. You can hear live matches from the USL, MLS, Premier League, and more. It's all on Sirius XM FC 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Hammered over the top, returned. South Georgia trying to garner possession as they nod it forward. Taken down and cut upfield. Floater for the area by Westchester, disrupted initially. The New York side. Rolled across. Powder tried to finesse that. Dean Guzan stays with it. Service on the nutmeg, loose near the penalty arc, swatted into the air. Well played away by Gabriel Cabral. And as Tunbridge goes down, not happy with the call. Lauren wants a word. Sebastian Palma not coming to her. You can hear Lauren on the hot mic because of how far you kicked it. That's the only reason I'm not going to give a yellow there. That's what she says to Tunbridge, who was sent down on the collision with Sebastian, the man from Colombia. He's been good tonight as well. Left. And to be delivered by Jackson Simba. The man from Tanzania, Kazanzu, got us started. This is a great chance coming together for the Ibis. Sent out front by Niall. Back down deep in the wing along the touchline near the corner. Rolled down the grass, out front, corner of the 18 as he spins his way through, fires deflected away. Well played by Enrique. Tunbridge tries to bury that as we roll into the 57th, where it's a 2-goal advantage for Tormenta. Watch Tunbridge. What a move. Mason Tunbridge says, get out of my way. I've got work to do. Bodies loading up down in the 18. The man from England will deliver now. Right in the middle and gloved easily by 24. Enrique goes up and the keeper from Honduras flashes the gloves. Powder hit the e-brake and sent it inside. Couple of quick passes. McGlynn goes forward. Powder again, tries to finesse his way through, disrupted initially. Great heeled pass. This is knocked away. Bazzini, our player to watch. He's got a brace already as Niall is cut off. A little bit of contact and just the foul. Sebastian got in the way. Connor McGlynn right there. Sent inside by Noah Powder. The long floater across. Could be a chance coming together. Delivered out to the left corner of the 18. Working it to the end line. He's harassed by the captain. Goal scored tonight for number 22. His first of the year, Connor Doyle. Blown dead by Lauren as we've got a player slow to rise. It's Juan Carlos. Juan Carlos has been so good this season. 14 goals scored. And he is number 1 in the league in scoring, the most productive of anyone in USL 1. Tied for second is Henderlong, and tied with Niall Reed-Stevens, who scored a pair in this match to give him a dozen total on the season. This is a look back. See him right down in front of the 6? '59th minute rolling. 2-goal match. That's our referee tonight, Lauren Aldrich. '60th minute rolling. Westchester needs to capitalize. 1, 2, 3 across, back to Noah Powder. Dean run down and immediately blown dead. Lauren Aldrich sounds the whistle. I don't think he touched the ball. Guzin laughing it off. Looks like we'll play on. Another great spot to start from. McGlynn, the one who rolled us underway. Left off on the sideline. Here come Westchester. Fired and deflected away. Trying to regather down along the touchline. Sent for the clearance. And perfectly done by Tormenta. Nile slows down. It's loose. And hammered back over the top by Samery. Finessed across. Nile around Samori. Bazzini. Triple covered, and he goes down on the penalty arc. What a spot! We're going to need a close look at that. The ball, the player that touched him was behind him. As we played just over an hour, they're going to put that ball right outside on the left side of the penalty arc. This is a prime spot. Watch what happens. Watch his boots. Any ball? There was ball. Cuts him down. Immediately blown dead. That's as good of a spot as you're going to get. Prime chance for South Georgia Tormenta. With just inside of a half of an hour left to play in regulation, they can make this untouchable. It's a 2-goal advantage, seeking a third. And the crowd starts the chant. 62nd minute. Enrique is ready between the sticks. Gabriel Cabral standing by. Tunbridge to his right, the man from England. Aldrich ready to send us underway with a signal. Cabral, the 27-year-old Brazilian. Fokuse. Coming forward as there's a little bit of action behind the play. Oscar Jimenez with the athletic staff, and he's coming off. So he'll be replaced by Taylor Gray from Maryland. Gray struck an electric path to the professional ranks. Played at NAI Reinhardt University in North Georgia. The former Reinhardt Eagle then went back home to Maryland and started playing for the reserve team of then NISA side Maryland Bobcats. Worked his way onto the A team for the Bobcats, then came to the South. First starting in the Scenic City in Chattanooga with now MLS Next Pro side Chattanooga Football Club. Was electric there. Played 2 seasons, helped him transition from NISA to MLS NP. And now in League One, along with South Georgia Tormenta. He's had a wonderful career. Cabral on the left side of the penalty arc. Fokuse going to need help from that wall. He's got 7 in front of him. South Georgia, the signal. Cabral, the captain deep behind him. Gabriel steps, delivers, knocked away. Aerial, Fokuse coming out for it. Bats it with the gloves and blown dead by Aldrich. So avoiding tragedy, Westchester plays that very well on what was an excellent set piece. Everybody was bunched up down along the edge of the area. It remains 3-1 South Georgia Tormenta. It's been an exciting match between these two sides. Niall Reed-Stevens got us started in the 11th. Westchester responded. Scored one of their own. Deadlocked us at the 20th minute. Right before regulation ended in the first half, the captain gets his first of the year, Connor Doyle. The midfielder from Texas made it 2-1 Tormenta. And the brace for Niall Reed-Stevens to open the second half. Powering them forward. 2-goal advantage for the Ibis at home as we're about to enter the 65th. Three substitutions coming for South Georgia Tormenta. Bazzini is coming off. Tabo Nare coming on, the 21-year-old from Cary, North Carolina. Played semi-professionally in Spain. Bolaños, the man from Huntsville City FC and MLSNP, coming on. That's Bobby Pierre, originally from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. The powder has come off for Payne from Birmingham, Alabama. Okiyoshi off for Bolaños. He was really good in Huntsville City. More on that in a moment. Track off for Pierre. Knotted back and forth as we volley this over the center field stripe. Slow to rise as Cabral. 66th minute arrives on the clock. So we'll see a kick from near midfield. Watch what happened. Little collision goes down. Aldrich is looking away from the play. We'll see the kick from behind the line. Bolaños is a really good pickup for this Westchester side. I think he'll be a staple for them if they carry him forward to the club. Somebody who looks like they've got a really high ceiling and will continue to develop professionally. Nice intercept, and they stay with it. At the circle, a battle for it, knifed away by Powder and sent long. Westchester from center field, a little bit of room. Ladled across, rolling down the grass. Guzin leaves it off for the wing. At the touchline, Stephen Payne, who's just come on from the corner. Back out front of the area, near the corner. And Taylor Gray chests that one back to the keeper, Austin Pack. Bolaños, originally from Miramar, played with Kendall SC. Then High Point University with the Panthers, 74 appearances, 13 goals collegiately. Played in USL 2 while he was in college before joining the Richmond Kickers in 2020, and he quickly became one of the league's top creators. Breakout campaign, joined Huntsville City and MLS Next Pro to help them launch their side. 2 great years before bouncing back to USL 1, and now he's helping launch Westchester. Love to see it. Bolaños has had a nice career, really well decorated, great facilitator. Long ball downfield, knotted away. '68th minute arrives. A little too much. Quickly called, flicked down deep in the wing. Tries to knife his way into the area. Taylor Gray disrupts, gets around him, cutting to the inside. Poked away by Doyle, and the captain tripped up as Tormenta on the move. South Georgia clears it away and blown dead immediately. A lot of contact down low. And the card shown. Another look at what drew the card. Doyle takes it away. He's tripped up. Niles on the ball. Caught that down low. Goes down, and immediately the card shown. Just coming into the match, he'll suffer his 8th card of the season. Bobby Pierre came from the Monarchs. Spent 2 seasons with Strasbourg in France before returning to the States in MLSNP in 2022. He's represented Haiti internationally in CONCACAF and FIFA tournaments. Long ball, Niles after it. He's already got the brace. Bobby Pierre and Niles colliding on the end line. 69th minute is halfway over. About to roll into minute 70 as we'll see the corner. eFootball is here. You can live your dream and rep your team. Play as your favorite USL club now. eFootball, free to play, free to download. Rolled underway out front for South Georgia. Doyle, the captain, fires, and it's deflected away. Great play. Kokuse sees that coming, even in traffic. A lot of bodies down there. Doyle fired a wonderful shot, and he scored his first goal of the year earlier. The captain, though, in traffic is sniffed out by Enrique. Watch this blast. Great save. Back-to-back opportunities on the set piece for Westchester. They've been really successful on these corners this season. Looking to capitalize. Fourteenth corner. Long bend, this is knotted away. Sent to the backside. Rolls through by Taylor Gray. Taken up by the Ibis. Looking for another cross. Tries to service out front and sent intentionally over the end line by Westchester. Well done. Tunbridge, the one who was on top of the ball. Mason scored a brace last time these two met in what was a 3-3 deadlock at full time. That was back on August 10th, just a month and a half ago. Really exciting matchup then. This has been an exciting night. This will now be the 8th corner awarded to the Ibis. They've got 15 crosses. Tormenta, the crowd sounding those cowbells. Mason Tunbridge. Floated long. Taylor Gray watches as it's knotted away. Nile out front, hammered and deflected as it sails over the top. Great opportunity for South Georgia, who just keeps it going, and one body makes all the difference. Connor McGlynn making the play. Watch this. He was looking for either Nile or Taylor Gray. It's disrupted well by Powder. The shot fired off of McGlynn with authority by Gabriel Cabral. He let that ball have it. Now this will be another corner for South Georgia. They are just piling them up at home. Tormenta. The bend. Rolled across down in front of the sideline. Now out toward the penalty arc. Floater by the captain. Knotted away. Westchester in a foot race. Easily gathered, keeping it away from Nile. Finessed inside. Dean tees it up. McGlynn. Away from Taylor Gray. Cutting to the inside is Stephen Payne. Guzin. Tried to put it through, and it's knocked away. 73rd minute, halfway over. 9 corners for South Georgia Tormenta. 9. Making a change, Sebastian Vivas coming on.
Substitution now, 9 for 16.
He's been great. He'll replace Mason Tunbridge, who has put in the work. Sebastian, 29 years old. He's from Argentina. Second season, previously with Doc Sud in Primera B in Argentina. He started almost every match, just missed one in 2023 for them as he scored 13 goals and a hat trick against Deportivo Merlo on April 6th of 2023. He was the league's Golden Boot winner and earned a spot on the best 11 for his play in 2023. And he's been good in Deportiva Español before that. Scored 8 goals in both 21 and 22. Tormenta signed him with the option for 2025 and kept him around. All substitutions in tonight's match are brought to you by Pestmaster. Got a player down. Back onto the studs of his boots, Gabriel Cabral. 75th minute is on the clock. as we've nearly played a half of an hour in this second half. Hammered over the top, airing it out. Knocked away by Westchester. South Georgia Tormenta, fired and gloved. Fukuse sees that coming from a ways off and perfectly gloves it. Dean fighting this away and blown dead, as we'll see a card come out and shown. Gabriel Alves, the 25-year-old Brazilian. Another look at what happened. A little handsy. I like the I'm sorry at the end by Elvis there. Says, hey, I'm sorry. Quarter of an hour left in regulation between these two sides as the man from Brazil suffers the yellow card. 9th of the season for Gabriel. 76th minute, rolling. Westchester trailing by a pair. On August 10th, there was a goal scored by Juan Carlos in stoppage time. Taken down Juan Carlos, I'll remind you, if you're not a Westchester fan, if you are, you know very well, he leads the league in scores with 14. Just behind him, tied for second with a man from Naples, Niall Reed-Stephen, who's scored a brace tonight. 12 goals this season, including those two. Good little scramble there by Austin Pack, who gets himself onto the grass. Pack has also scored a goal this season. Don't see that very often. Played forward, collected, trying to battle his way through is Bazzini. The handoff swatted away through the air by Sebastian Palma. Collision, begging for the call. Sebastian still down. Medical staff coming. Hopefully we can get some good news on him. Watch what happens. Yeah, he just comes down awkwardly. Looks like he came down on his tailbone or his hip. Very easy to injure that area, so hopefully.
Yeah, he's texting on his Apple Watch, this guy. Owner of the team telling him he's dismissed.
Oh, quick text. Dave Carton called the bullpen right there. Palma looks like he's okay. He's not coming off, so that's a great sign. Trying to walk it off. Hopefully he's good to go. And there you go. Thumbs up. Cam Ops are not playing around in South Georgia. They got coach texting on the Apple Watch. They're going to get me talking to people on my Meta glasses next. 79th minute. This is floated long. Nodded to the wing, but nobody there, and it's off. Ball with Westchester. Still trying to shake that off. 23-year-old Sebastian high-stepping his way down in there. 79th minute is halfway over. Inside of a dozen to play in regulation. Certain to see some stoppage time, but no telling how much. Teed up, floated long, and nodded away. Could be a chance for South Georgia as they're going to recollect outside of the 18. From the corner, he plays it back to him. Down to the touchline, rolled out front, dead on from the penalty arc. Hammered a laser to the right side, and it goes well wide of the stick. A couple of changes coming for South Georgia Tormenta. Walker coming on for, I believe, the captain, Connor Doyle. Also going to see Jonathan Nianjo, the 22-year-old. And Hendwala Bwana, the left winger from Mombasa, Kenya. The Somalian joined Tormenta this season. Grew up in a refugee camp before coming to the States. Starred at the University of Washington as a Husky. Signed with the Sounders, made over 30 MLS appearances. Played with Nashville and Memphis 901 before coming to South Georgia. There's Bwana. He's coming on for Doyle. Bazzini off for Nianjo. Aaron Walker, 31 years old. He starred for the Petrels at Oglethorpe University. That's very close to Tormenta, downtown Atlanta. Division III side school. It's a great facility. Really cool setting. Worth a Google search. Played in the Icelandic side, then came back to the States to join FC Cincinnati. Played with the Silverbacks in 2018 in Atlanta and joined Greenville Triumph, 121 appearances before coming to Tormenta. Tried to play that through, disrupted, and batted away by Rashid. Midfield off the circle. Dean's got it. 81st minute, regulation closing quickly. This has been a great matchup between these two sides. Also got a Westchester sub. Andrew Jean Baptiste coming on, the man from Brooklyn, New York. Baptiste came on for Sebastian Palma. Quickly finessed out front. Westchester, great chance. Keeper's way out as it's pushed away into the corner and gathered up by Tormenta, who does it all right on that rush by the New York side. Westchester puts together a really nice chance. They just can't tie it up. Floater nodded back by Rashid. Loose out front of the penalty arc. Tries to put it down into the area. South Georgia knocked backwards, and Guzens got the football. Great breakup by Westchester. Jean Baptiste coming on for Palma. Played with Rio Grande Valley in USL Championship. Spent time with Colorado Switchbacks, San Antonio. Back to the Switchbacks, then Hartford Athletic before joining Westchester on loan. Baptiste has been around so long. He's represented Jamaica at the international level. And we're stopped. While they sort this out, Aldrich back to get after it as Powder throws his fist. A reminder to watch the USL Championship in League One on CBS Sports and ESPN platforms all season long. Catch live matches, expert analysis on CBS Sports Golazo and ESPN+. Go to USLChampionship.com or USLLeague1.com for complete USL TV listings. Let's take a look back. Powder's right there. Yeah. Everyone's, if you can't hear it already, not happy. There's some arguing going on. Aldridge is doing a nice job of not getting emotional at all. Think about how often you see officials get emotional. She's like, listen, you just can't. Powder, the one who delivered that blow. He was forward with the ball. McKeever very upset now with his guys on the touchline. He was initially shouting out onto the field. Cabral and Elvis, Gabriel and Gabriel standing by with Coach McKeever. McKeever's just been electric since he took over at the helm. Westchester is building something special, but South Georgia Tormenta has something special right now. I like his lunch pail attitude. I liked what he had to say on our call this week. He said a few weeks ago, everybody was asking me if I was going to find a way to sneak in the back door of the playoff. Now you guys call me and ask if I'm going to get a home match. I love it. I love the fire. I love the attitude. He's friendly. He's funny. Two great coaches on the grass tonight in South Georgia. Very excited to see what the future of this league holds, though. It's really incredible what they're bringing to the forefront of the game in America. Played across. Taylor Gray, the former Reinhardt Eagle, dribbling down the sideline into the corner, cuts it back and tries to feed it inside as it's hammered off by Westchester. He's found a nice fit here. South Georgia brought a pair in from Chattanooga Football Club. The other man unavailable, banged up, Anatoly Prepelica from Chisinau, Moldova. Here's Blana. Handwalla has scored a trio this season. Mombasa, Kenya native to deliver the corner. Just the third of the match for Westchester, 10 for South Georgia. Ibis, late in the 86th, cuts it to the inside and hits the floater. Gray nodded towards the 6 and a perfect intercept by Juan Carlos. Roped forward down the touchline. Cut to the inside. Obregon delivers across the center field circle. Westchester putting together a rush. The New York side down to the area. Floated down for the spot and nodded away. Tormenta having none of that. Here comes South Georgia. Taylor Gray fires it long over the top. South Georgia sees this knocked away and unable to get to it, as Fakuse will control. Enrique taking his time. 87th minute winding. South Georgia has certainly taken advantage of being home down in the swamp between the pines. They've looked great. Daniel Bowman standing by for a change. Nodded back toward midfield. Gathered by Simba Kasanzu. The Tanzanian played it forward. Rolled across to Taylor Gray. Cuts to the inside. Love his footwork. Speaking of which, losing that one. A little bit of turf monster on the natural grass as we get the whistle. Aldridge says make that change. We're going to see Dean Guzan come off for Bowman. Bowman is from the Netherlands. Australian Youth International. Great experience from his time in the A-League in Australia. Also spent time in the second league in Greece. Won a championship in Australia's NSW. Most notably, the FC Groningen youth product was a mainstay with Australia's U23 side. 8 caps, a couple of goals. Holds Australian and Dutch citizenship. 89th minute is halfway over. We're still down. Aaron Walker. Hopefully he's all right. Tormenta's man is just getting beat up. Fingers getting taped together. Looks like he's got a nostril stuffed. Playing on in spite of it all. 90th minute has arrived as we've nearly reached full time. Buana. And Walla plays it backwards. Flicked across the top of the grass to our keeper, and he'll hammer this over the top. Thrown in quickly by Westchester. Played forward through midfield. Battle for it. Aaron Walker, the taped man, delivers this across. Vivas teed it up for Gray, tries to go back inside, disrupted for a moment, blasted over the top. Waiting for that call on stoppage time. We're looking for 8 total minutes. My goodness.
8 minutes of extra time, ladies and gentlemen.
Nianjo, 8 minutes is just forever. That's a lot of time. Be out here for a minute. Cabral tries to deliver inside, and it's finessed back down the touchline. He finds Alves there. Gabriel takes it up from Gabriel and gives it right back to him. Inside to Handwalla. Buana finds Gray, back to him, penalty arc, and he misfired. Sebastian cut the wrong way. He zigged when he should have zagged. Already 30 seconds into stoppage time. Here comes the New York side. Westchester roped across to McGlynn. Connor trying to finesse that for the penalty arc. It's hammered away. And Stephen Payne just watches that pinball off right in front of coach. Juan Carlos is run down. Look out. Kasanzu just went right over him. That doesn't look like it's on purpose, but Tanzanian just get out of the way, man. Got to get to the ball. Simba. 92nd minute is here as we're a minute and a quarter into our 8 of stoppage time. Floater on a great set piece and knocked away immediately. Vivas tees it up and hammered over the top. Casual Sunday clearance. Great schedule this weekend. USLLeague1.com. Check out the full TV listings. A couple of really good ones in stores. It's almost playoff time. Juan Carlos fires, and it's easily gloved by Pack, who will just scoop this up. Pack trying to get everybody away from the backside. Takes every second that he can. A little professional time wasting. From behind midfield, played forward. Floater by Powder. Pack again on top of the ball. Coming to the end of the season for these two sides, Westchester host FC Naples next. Then they travel to Portland to take on the Hearts of Pine on the 18th. Finally hosting Chattanooga's Red Wolves on the 25th of October. The playoffs at USL 1 start November 1st. Austin Pack clears that away. Chipped over the top and teed up by South Georgia Tormenta. 94th minute about to arrive on the clock. 5 more to play in stoppage time. Here comes South Georgia Tormenta. Buana. Cuts to the 18. Lots of space inside to the spot and disrupted by Westchester. Alves to the corner. Tried to finesse it down the end line. This is off, and it's goal kick. And Enrique will do the honors. Coming up next for South Georgia Tormenta, I mentioned their magic number is 9. Right now it looks like they've got 3 in the bag. Ripped across to Gray. Taylor behind center field. All the way to the back end of the circle. And Austin Pack will be the one to touch this next. Tormenta's going to travel to Washington to take on the Velocity, then Greenville. Played forward. On the edge of the area. dribbling his way down toward the corner as he's tripped up from behind, and that will stay with Westchester's side of the pitch and in possession of South Georgia. Great spot for the Tormenta. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. Prime chance, super late in the match. We're halfway through our 8 of stoppage time. After Greenville, back in South Georgia, Texoma comes to visit on the 25th. That's the end of the regular season. Knotted away, South Georgia Tormenta. From the edge of the wing, Taylor Gray flicks it back toward midfield. Now centered up. South Georgia. Happy to waste all the time they can. Say hello to Austin Pack. Ibis sky this over the top. Played forward by Gray and no one there. Enrique will take his turn. USL playoff starts on November 1st. 9 the magic number. Looks like 3 in the bag for South Georgia Tormenta to open a great weekend in USL League One play. Entering today, they only had 12 left available, so you can cross one item off the to-do list. You got a couple left to go. A little bit of pushing and shoving. It's too much for our referee. We're headed the other way. From midfield, inside of 2 minutes to play in stoppage time. Taylor Gray smacks this down the sideline. It's going to roll a long way. South Georgia ahead of steam, played for the 18 and cut off by Westchester. A little too much sauce for Vivas, who was trying to trail that one in. Kept away from Gray as it's aired out for Stephen. Payne. All the way down the touchline, he hands it off. Trying to dribble his way around and absolutely pickpocketed. Powder runs down the man with the ball, and Lauren not happy. Watch again. Trying to clear it. Takes a little shot up top. South Georgia immediately wants the call. He waved him off. Says, no, I don't want a hand up from you. I don't want any help. That's Gabriel Elvis. Aldridge is mad. Powder's in trouble. No more. I feel like I'm in trouble. Don't do it again. Don't let it happen again, Noah. I'm telling you, man. You got to get out of here. Minute left. Suffered a yellow earlier. Just his 4th yellow of the season. But man, Noah out of New Jersey playing aggressive tonight. Flicked over the top. Taken down by Nyanjo. Cuts his way to the edge of the 18. 3 defenders there, trying for the end line as he's tackled down. We play on, cleared away. We played 8 minutes of stoppage time. Westchester hammers this over the top, and it's taken away. Simba airs it out. Nodded back to the center field circle. Buana's got it. Handwala kills some time. Full time. 3-1 South Georgia Tormenta. In the heat, in the swamp, they battle it out and take 3 crucial points at home in a USL League One showdown we won't soon forget. These two make magic when they come together and play. Played to a draw back on August 10th, 3-3 with a score in stoppage time. This was an instant classic tonight as well. 3-1, a 2-goal win for South Georgia Tormenta at home. Lots of fun tonight for Westchester's side. Glad you've been with us. We'll return with post-game analysis, stats, and highlights in a moment. All right here, it's USL League One Soccer.
Hi, I'm Michelle Smith-Lake from Kids World Learning Center here in Statesboro, Georgia. Let us take care of all of your child care needs here at Kids World Learning Center, from your infants all the way to your after-schoolers. We also have a summer camp and holiday camp for those older children. And we have our brand new bus for our field trips, for the children to have fun and to learn and to explore new things all around our beautiful county. Thank you for trusting us with your most prized possessions.
I need to try it first.
Optum Health System's commitment to you has not changed. Unmatched safety and compassionate care. Others may talk about the new normal, but at Optum Health System, we've always provided high-quality, personalized care safely. If you have recently delayed your care, we want to reassure you we are prepared to care for you. Our absolute commitment to safe, high-quality, personalized care is stronger than ever. We welcome you back to Optum Health System.
I need to try it first.
Back in South Georgia, where it's a 2-goal win for the Tormenta, 3-1 over Westchester SC. A great battle right down to the wire, and it felt like the action just kept rolling and rolling tonight. Lots of fun. Let's take a look back and relive it all with the highlights from tonight's match. From what was an electric match tonight in our coverage of USL One Soccer. These are the numbers that drove the result. 3-1, look at the shots differential. 8 more for South Georgia. A trio on target. The possession, it's all Ibis. Corners, a ton of corners for South Georgia Tormenta. They went off sides a couple of times. They suffered a couple of yellow cards, but really just a great one between South Georgia and Westchester SC tonight in USL League One action. 3 points into the back pocket of South Georgia Tormenta as they are in a push to make history, their 6th win in a row in USL League One. Congratulations to Mark McKeever and this Westchester side. Going to keep it up and keep fighting to the very end as they wrap up their first season in USL One. South Georgia will return and battle Spokane next week. We'll have it all for you. Thanks for tuning in for USL One Soccer. 3-1, South Georgia takes the win at home.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.